welcome. Today I'm going to be making for you all a rum cake, and I'm going to call out a list of ingredients, but you'll find it down below with the measurements. I have some butter, eggs, rum, and this is dark rum. You can use any type of rum you like, and I'm using the Myers rum because I think this has a really unique flavor to it. You will need some vanilla pudding, and this is how it comes in a pack. It's a powder. Salt, some yellow food coloring, vanilla essence or extract, baking powder, baking soda, some cinnamon, cake flour, and sugar. I'm going to start by putting my butter into the mixing bowl. I'm adding in the sugar, and we're going to put this to mix until that butter and sugar has creamed. Okay, while that is creaming, we're going to prepare the dry ingredients. And to the cake flour, add in your salt, baking powder, cinnamon, baking soda, and add in your pudding. Mix to combine. And if you don't have this vanilla pudding, you can substitute with some custard powder. When your butter and sugar has finished cream, you're going to add in your eggs one at a time and let it incorporate before adding the others. Now I'm just going to add in my pinch of food coloring into the butter and egg mixture. And you just need a little bit because you just want this to have a slight yellow color. Putting in my vanilla or essence. Give this a mix. Now you're going to put in half of your flour and half of your rum and give this a mix. Add in the next half of your flour with the rest of the rum and mix. Next, you're going to grease and flour your bundt pan, or you can use some palm baking spray. So here I have some walnuts chopped up, and you can use any type of nut you would like for this recipe. And you're going to put that in the bottom of your bundt pan. Next, spoon your cake mixture into the pan. After you put in your cake batter, make sure and spread it out evenly. And this goes into your oven to bake at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes to 1 hour, until when you put a skewer in it, it comes out clean. So my cake just came out of the oven and it took the entire 1 hour to bake. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it aside and let it cool down. Yes, it has a little crack on the top, and that's okay. It's going to be perfect for when we have to soak the cake. While the cake is cooling down, let's make our butter glaze by the time. So you're going to put up a saucepan to heat up, and to that saucepan you're going to add in some water. And you will find a complete list of ingredients down below. Sugar, half a cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter. And you're going to let everything in here melt and that sugar dissolve and let it come up to a boil. So the sugar has dissolved, and now we want this to come up to a slow boil. In the meantime, you're going to take a skewer and you're going to poke holes on the top of your cake. And you want to poke enough because you want that syrup to be able to penetrate and go through the entire cake. Okay, now I'm going to take this off the heat. And now you're going to stir in your rum. And you can put as much or as little rum as you like. And if you didn't want to put any rum, you can just use that sugar syrup to soak the cake. Okay, so now you're gonna drizzle your hot syrup on your cake. Just take your time and drizzle it. Don't dump all, and we're not going to be drizzling all, we're just drizzling some. Okay, so I used a quarter of the syrup on the top. I'm just going to let this soak in, and then we'll invert this cake and we'll do the other side. Okay, now I'm going to invert the cake. Now taking your skewer again, you're going to poke holes on the top of the cake. Next, you're going to take your syrup and you can either pour it or you can drizzle it. But I prefer drizzling it so it takes its time and it doesn't just run off the cake, because I want it to be absorbed on this side also. And you don't have to put all of the syrup if it's too much for your cake. Just put how much you would like. Okay, once you've drizzled your syrup on it, you just want to leave it so that that cake can absorb the syrup that we just put on the top. Okay, so I just let mine soak in for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to cut it and show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Just have to be careful because the nuts can fall out. It's so moist inside, and the cake has really absorbed that rum syrup. I'm just going to give this a taste so I can tell you all what it tastes like. OMG, you all are going to love this. Here you all can see how that rum syrup has soaked into the cake really well. So here you have it, my homemade rum cake recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you all have ever had the Tortuga rum cake, you all will absolutely love this version. So I hope you all make this. Let me know down below if you like it. If you have any variations or if you changed anything, you can let me know and let me know how it turns out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!